And here we are at one of the great venues for football anywhere in the world, Old Trafford in Manchester. I'm Derek Ray, perched here on the commentary gantry, and sitting alongside me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It is Manchester United up against Crystal Palace.
Well, Derek, we're looking forward to this game. You can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
This is the team Manchester United will go with. David De Gea stands between the posts. Aaron Wan-Bissaka starts alongside Luke Shaw as fullbacks. Anthony plays with Marcus Rashford in the wide positions. And Wout Weghorst is the striker. And here's the Palace 11.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the wingers play today. Will they stay high and wide? Will they come in field and support the centre forward? And how deep will they come out of possession? They're going to be key to this formation.
Thank you for attending Old Trafford. Enjoy the match.
And they kick off here. Are you? Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? And he takes it on! And that is a free kick artist at work. What a goal it was!
Well, this has everything. As you can see, it goes over the wall, starts outside the post, and then comes back in. What a strike that is.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Fernandes. Decent position this for United to find themselves in. Oh, he looks threatening. And the keeper has denied him.
Well, I've got to say, Derek, he was always in control of that situation. Brilliant stuff.
Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Well, there it is, the first caution of this match.
Well, he didn't need to make the challenge, did he? He's under pressure now. It's a long time to go in this game.
An alert intervention. Going well. Can he do it? Oh, could be. Nicely saved. Can someone get on the end of this? And still dangerous. Oh, showing good vision. Can he put it in? Well, last gasp defending, but brilliant defending. Anthony. Wout Weghorst. Bruno Fernandes has it. Weghorst. Bruno Fernandes. No degree of difficulty at all for the keeper. But I think we can call him one mighty relieved goalkeeper.
Well, he can smile now, but that was a big blunder.
It's a fine United move in the making. Really important piece of last-ditch defending. Will Hughes. Running room in the wide position. Hughes. Just the challenge that was required. This might be ideal for the counter. Bruno Fernandes. Back with Weghorst. Fred. On to Bruno Fernandes. Now moving the ball impressively here. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. Doucouré. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Well, the flag was up in good time, bringing that move to an end.
Well, he's just got to be more patient there. He's gone too early.
Marcus Rashford. Fred with it. Wout Weghorst. Fernandes. Still behind, but the pressure mounting. Oh, he's lost possession. Fred. Fred with it. Weghorst. Terrific block. Sheikh Doucouré. This is looking threatening. He's in behind. Still a chance. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted.
May just be the impetus they need, as they certainly haven't been at their best today.
Casemiro. Anthony. Great opportunity. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Weghorst. Good work from Palace to win back possession. And top-notch as well as brave goalkeeping.
Well, he comes off his line at just the right time. He read that brilliantly.
Weghorst. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Encouraging stuff from United. Casemiro. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Counter-attacking very much an option. They need to get bodies back. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Casemiro. Well, Manchester United unable to retain possession.
Well, as you can see, Palace are struggling to control possession, but when they have had it, they've looked so dangerous, particularly when they press high up the field, win the ball back in those areas, and then counter-attack quickly.
Gets really good without the ball, and the all-around performance levels have been high. Marcus Rashford. Not what he was intending. Bad pass. Could be! And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today, a constant threat to this back line.
Who can he pick out? It hasn't come to very much. Has the strength to hang on to it. Odsonne Edouard. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Well, getting close to the half-time break, and United with a bit of work to do here. Stuart, how would you assess their performance in the first half?
Well, it's been a tight first half so far, but they haven't quite shown enough guile in the attacking third. If, however, they can be more dynamic in the 1v1 situations, they have the quality to turn this around.
Anthony. Weghorst. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Could be a chance to break here. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. Weghorst. Anthony. Return to Weghorst. Bruno Fernandes. Rashford. And back with Bruno Fernandes. Oh, did so well to deny him.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Well, opting for the short corner. Weghorst. An important interception. Rashford. It's got to be! And the keeper getting across to stop it. And now the delivery. Casemiro. And a body in the way. Well, when you sit off like this, you invite pressure. Bruno Fernandes. This could level it. Wan-Bissaka. On to Bruno Fernandes. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. It's a short corner. Anthony. Fernandes. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Hudson Edouard. Klein. Oh, that's a really good authoritative tackle. Throw in here. Can he play it in? Weghorst. And they need to get tighter here. So no more time left. That concludes the first half here at the Theatre of Dreams. But I think it's fair to say that Bruno Fernandes has been taken out of this game.
Well, as you can see, he just hasn't had enough touches in the key areas, and that's one of the reasons they're losing this game at the moment.
And the match gets underway here at Old Trafford. Let's hope we're in for something special. And he takes it on! And that is a free kick artist at work. What a... Well, there it is, the first caution of this match. Can he do it? Oh, could be. Nicely saved. Could be. And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today.
Rashford. It's got to be. On to Bruno Fernandes. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Into the second half then, it's Palace with the advantage, but certainly no room for complacency. Bruno Fernandes. Wout Weghorst. Bruno Fernandes has it. Weghorst. Rashford. Well, they've given him too much space. A very effective challenge put in. Tyrick Mitchell. Hudson Edouard. Palace now in potentially a dangerous position. Hughes. Simple catch, really. Fred. Bruno Fernandes has it. Wout Weghorst. And Rashford. Being egged on by the crowd. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Corner kick played in. A decisive clearance it was. Fred. Rafael Varane. Intercepting it intelligently. Ayew. Teammates available. Ayew. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Will he find the net? And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, it's great awareness of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure with the finish. That's a clever goal.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Shaw. And Rashford. It's a fine United move in the making. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. A terrific pass. Ayew. Well, it took a touch on the way through, so a corner here. And United will switch things around personnel-wise. Can someone get on the end of this? Ayew. And the cross not sufficiently well played in. Weghorst. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Sancho. Fred with it. Jadon Sancho. Sancho. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Odsonne Edouard. Encouraging move from Crystal Palace. And United regaining possession here. Fred. Here is Fred. Back with Weghorst. Top-class defending. Could be a chance to break here. It's looking promising. He's got to score! What a save! Sancho. Here is Fred. Wout Weghorst. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Schlupp. Absolutely nothing wrong with the idea, but no end product. Perfectly positioned to take it away. Can he finish? What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Jadon Sancho. Now with Weghorst. Marcus Rashford. 20 minutes to go in this one. Wout Weghorst. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Jadon Sancho. Back with Weghorst. Sancho. On to Rashford. Sancho. Well, it's one pass after another. Chance to reduce the arrears. That really would have changed the equation had it gone in, Stuart.
Well, he needed to score there. That may just have given them some hope.
Lokonga. Richards. Doucouré. And Edouard with it. Has a go. And no way through. Just 15 minutes remaining. Fred. Marcus Rashford. He's going forward well here. Well, not far away from full time, and a disappointing Manchester United outing this.
Well, they've been second best, that's for sure, and the main problem has been in midfield, where they've been overrun at times. They just haven't been able to get enough possession. It's not been a good performance today.
Hudson Edouard. Just cutting off the supply. Jadon Sancho. On to Wan-Bissaka. Fred. Now with Rashford. The supporters want to see him have a go. Well, a really single-minded piece of defending to make sure nothing untoward happened. Bodies forward and the break looks on. He's enjoying space. Oh, big opportunity. Can he convert? And really tried to blast that one past the keeper, but his radar was a bit off. Here's a change for Manchester United.
Coming onto the pitch, number 10, Abreki Easy.
Fernandes. And Palace have the ball again. Richards. And that's an important intervention. Eze. Rashford. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Eze. Schlupp. Trying to really get at the opposition here. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Sancho. Well, nicely cut out. Getting through fantastic work here just to keep possession. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Just straying offside. Well, the electronic board lets the fans know. 3 minutes of stoppage time. Marcel Sabitzer. And successfully cut out. Lokonga. Jeffrey Schlupp. Eberechi Eze on the ball. Bruno Fernandes has it. And the referee blows for full time. The big headline here, defeat for United. Your assessment of the game?
You're absolutely right, Derek. They really struggle to get to grips with the game. They always seem second to the ball, and then just a few mistakes at the back, and it's cost them. Poor performance all round.
Well, he put in a really thorough performance here, Stuart.
Well, what more could you ask for? His build-up play was clever, his movement was dynamic, and he scored a couple of goals. What a player he is.
Can he do it? Oh, could be. Nicely saved. Could be. And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today.
Rashford. It's got to be. On to Bruno Fernandes. And the keeper throws himself at the ball. Being egged on by the crowd. And that's fantastic goalkeeping to get across and deal with the danger. Will he find the net? And a goal! There he is at the double. They just can't subdue him.